Heaven has been watching you in silence. Today, God finally speaks. Open this sacred word now, my beloved child. Something divine is unfolding at this very moment. For months, heaven has watched you walk through pain, through storms, through endless nights where your heart screamed, but no one answered. Yet even in your silence, every tear was counted, every breath was heard, and every prayer you whispered in exhaustion has reached the throne of light. Don't skip this message. Stay till the end, because what's about to be revealed was hidden from you for a divine reason. Heaven waited for this exact day to break its silence, because what you're about to hear will shift your destiny forever. Every delay, every heartbreak, every rejection, it wasn't punishment. It was preparation. You were not abandoned. You were being observed. The universe stood still the moment you almost gave up. And the angels cried because you had no idea how close your miracle was. Heaven chose today, this moment, to finally speak because your name has been written on the sacred scroll of transformation. The truth is, heaven didn't stay silent because it forgot you. Heaven stayed silent because the timing had to be perfect. If you had received your blessing earlier, you would have lost it before understanding its worth. But now the season of silence ends, and the voice of divinity rises for you. Stay with me. Don't scroll. You're standing in a sacred intersection of fate, where one choice, one belief, 1 second of faith, can unlock what you've prayed for since the beginning. This is not random. You were meant to find this message now. In the unseen realm, light has begun to move in your direction. Angels are gathering around what was once broken, sealing your wounds with divine restoration. They have been sent not to test you, but to deliver the promise that your soul has been waiting for. The one who doubted themselves. The one who thought heaven forgot them. Listen closely. Heaven has not been ignoring you. It has been building a testimony that will silence every doubt you ever had. You were not delayed. You were being positioned for something you wouldn't believe if told too soon. You may not realize it, but you have survived seasons that would have destroyed others. Its strength was not human. It was divine protection in disguise. Every night you cried alone, angels were standing beside your bed whispering strength into your spirit. Every morning you woke up despite the pain, the heavens recorded your endurance as proof of faith. Don't skip this part. The truth is, heaven is not just speaking to you. It's speaking through you. You are not just a receiver of miracles. You are becoming a vessel for divine energy. The people who doubted you will soon witness a shift that even logic can't explain. Right now, something sacred is aligning behind the scenes. The time of silence has ended and the time of manifestation begins. You are stepping into a divine reversal. What was lost will return multiplied. Everything I have covered across this channel is now in one place. The prayers, the teachings, the daily blessings, it is all inside the Daily Miracle Manual. Link in the description. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description, or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. What with delay will now ride toward you. What was closed will burst open with unstoppable grace. Stay till the end. You're not just watching a message. You're being called by name. Heaven has finally decided to speak. And this message carries your spiritual fingerprint. Everything that felt broken is about to make sense. Everything that hurt you was guiding you toward this revelation. Heaven's silence was never redaction. It was protection. You were kept away from certain paths, people, and moments because heaven saw what you couldn't. Every no you heard was a divine redirection to this yes that's about to echo through your life. The yes that changes everything. And when this yes manifests, you'll understand why heaven waited so long to speak. You'll understand why you had to cry, why you had to lose, why you had to walk alone. Every unanswered prayer was actually an unspoken promise, being written by the hand of the divine. You are now entering the hour of sacred release. Heaven is speaking through signs, through this message, through the chills running down your spine as you read these words. Don't scroll away. The energy around you is shifting. The silence is being broken and the divine voice is saying, "It's your turn now." This isn't a coincidence. It's divine precision. Everything in your timeline has led to this moment where heaven no longer whispers, but declares your restoration. Something that has been withheld for years is being released into your name right now. So, breathe, my beloved child. Stay still. Heaven is not far. It's right beside you. You are about to witness why the silence had to happen first. Because what's coming next needed a quiet foundation to bloom from, and now the bloom begins. The silence is lifting, my beloved child, and heaven's voice grows stronger with every breath you take. Don't skip this part. Something sacred is unfolding as you listen. Heaven's message to you isn't just words. It's a vibration that's shaking the very chains that once held your spirit captive. What once delayed your destiny is now releasing it. The sound of divine movement is echoing around your life. Stay till the end, because what's coming next is not ordinary. You are being written into a story that the universe itself has been preparing for generations. The stars align long before your birth to make this moment possible. You were chosen to carry light where darkness once ruled, to break generational cycles that no one else could break. This isn't chance. It's divine orchestration. Every step, every fall, every rise, it was heaven's choreography. The stillness you felt wasn't absence. It was strategy. Heaven was positioning the right people, aligning opportunities, removing distractions, and setting the stage for your ultimate unveiling. You were hidden, not forgotten. Sarhe clears throat tore you were protected, not punished. And now the divine curtain lifts and heaven announces your arrival. Don't scroll. Don't blink, the revelation has begun. You've wondered why your path seemed different. Why others moved ahead while you stood still. Heaven says, because I was working on something deeper for you. You weren't meant for average progress. You were meant for divine acceleration. The roads others traveled couldn't carry the weight of your calling. You had to walk through fire, so that you could come out as gold refined by truth. And that truth is now about to shine through you. Something huge is waiting for you beyond this silence. Stay here because the next few seconds hold a shift that many wait lifetimes to feel. Heaven is restoring everything that was stolen. Not just in quantity, but in essence you are being given back your peace, your clarity, your worth, and your divine identity. This restoration is not material alone. It's spiritual, emotional, and eternal. The angels have begun writing your new chapter in golden ink. The words, "It is done," have already been declared in the spiritual realm. What you see now as uncertainty will soon become proof of miracles. What looks like loss is the seed of your legacy. The tables are turning, and this time heaven says you will sit at them, not serve them. You've been through nights where the silence felt unbearable. But those nights were where heaven whispered your name the loudest. When you couldn't hear it, your spirit still responded. You woke up each morning not by luck, but because heaven commanded your soul to rise again. Every sunrise was a divine reminder that your story wasn't over. It was being written in sacred fire. Don't skip. This moment is divine. As you breathe these words, a celestial gate is opening around you. There are forces that once resisted your rise, but now they bow before divine authority. What they meant for harm, heaven is converting into heritage. Every attack, every betrayal, every tear, they've all been counted as currency toward your breakthrough. Heaven speaks now through signs that can no longer be ignored. You will begin to feel an inner calm where there was chaos, a sudden clarity in confusion, and an unusual peace that feels almost supernatural. That's heaven confirming its message. You are not imagining it. You are awakening to divine frequency. The silence was heaven's preparation to make you strong enough to carry this revelation. My beloved child, your waiting season is ending. The door that refused to open will now unlock with ease. The person who doubted you will soon seek your forgiveness. The opportunity that vanished will return in a greater form. You are stepping into your reaping season. And heaven's voice declares, harvest begins now. The complete guide, every daily prayer, every spiritual tool, everything I've put together to help you grow your faith, is down in the description. It's called the Daily Miracle Manual. Now, stay right here with me because, as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description, or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Stay till the end. Something sacred is still unfolding. The heavens are not only watching you, they are celebrating you. Every angel who once stood silently beside you in sorrow is now rejoicing, because your breakthrough scroll has been sealed and stamped with divine authority. You are no longer being tested. You are being trusted. Heaven speaks in patterns, and right now it's painting your life with new colors. Where there was gray, there will be gold. Where there was emptiness, there will be overflowing abundance. And where there was silence, there will be songs of joy that echo through eternity. You are entering a period where miracles will not be isolated. They will be constant. This is the moment heaven has been preparing for you since the beginning of time. Your destiny has always been protected by divine timing. The people who walked away had to leave, because they weren't written in the chapter you're stepping into. You may not have seen it then, but their absence created space for heaven's presence. Don't scroll away. The silence of heaven was never meant to punish you. It was to purify your heart so that when this moment came, you would recognize its sacredness. Heaven speaks through stillness. And in that stillness, your spirit matured. You learned how to trust without proof, how to love without return, and how to believe when belief felt impossible. That strength was heaven's gift to you. Now that strength is calling back your blessings. Your energy is magnetic and divine favor is drawn to you like light to dawn. People who once overlooked you will suddenly be reminded of your name. The things that slipped through your hands will return in multiplied form. The silence was heaven's way of saying, I was preparing the right moment to give you everything without losing yourself in it. You are not who you were when the silence began. You are wiser, softer, and stronger. Heaven waited until your soul was ready to carry the weight of what's coming. Now your readiness has activated heaven's response. Doors are opening, alignments are forming, and divine speed is being released into your path. Heaven's silence has turned into a sacred symphony. The universe is now singing in harmony with your destiny. The winds of favor are shifting direction, blowing straight toward your home, your purpose, and your dreams. You don't have to chase anything anymore. What belongs to you will now find you without delay. Stay till the end because heaven's voice hasn't finished speaking yet. Your name is echoing in celestial halls and blessings are being dispatched in waves. A long pause of your life is ending, and the rhythm of miracles begins now. Heaven was never far. It was only waiting for this very instant when your heart could finally hear what silence was trying to say. You were always seen, you were always loved. And now it's time for you to rise. My beloved child, heaven's silence has now turned into a divine voice that is echoing across your entire destiny. Don't skip this part because what unfolds now is the reason you were meant to find this message at this exact moment. The voice of God is whispering through these words, touching the very places in your heart that have long been waiting to heal. Every pain you carried in silence is now transforming into power. Every tear you hid from the world is being exchanged for divine favor. You have endured storms that broke others. Yet you are still standing. That strength is not from the world. It's heaven's signature resting upon your soul. Heaven has been watching every silent battle, every sleepless night, every moment you wanted to give up but didn't. The angels were not far. They were holding your spirit up when your body had no energy left. The same silence that once confused you is now revealing itself as your greatest protection. Stay till the end because heaven's revelation is just beginning. You are standing at the edge of divine fulfillment, where everything that once felt uncertain is about to align in ways that defy logic. You will see how heaven used even your heartbreaks as part of the plan to bring you closer to divine completion. Those who betrayed you, those who misjudged your silence, those who mocked your faith, they will soon witness the favor that silence was preparing for you. Heaven does not move fast. It moves perfectly. Every delay was a divine detour to save you from what could have destroyed your spirit. Every unanswered call, every missed opportunity, every door that refused to open, it was heaven redirecting you to the path that could not fail. You are walking into a time where your spirit and destiny will finally speak the same language. The confusion is ending. The silence has served its purpose. Don't scroll away. You are being anointed through these words. The same divine hand that kept you hidden is now bringing you forward with grace. Heaven says, your name is being announced in rooms you've never entered. Behind the curtain of the unseen, powerful alignments are forming in your favor. People you've never met are being guided to help you. Blessings you didn't chase are now chasing you. Something sacred is shifting within you right now. That feeling in your chest, that sudden calm despite the storm, that's not coincidence. It's heaven touching your energy field, recalibrating your spirit for what's next. The energy that once drained you is being replaced by divine confidence. The people who left your life created space for heaven's presence to fill. Every space that felt empty is about to overflow with purpose. Heaven's message continues. You are not forgotten. You are featured. While you thought heaven was silent, your name was being written into divine prophecy. You were being equipped with strength no one could take. What others call bad timing, heaven calls divine precision. And now that precision is about to manifest in your timeline. My beloved child, the reason you've been feeling a sudden emotional pull lately is because heaven is aligning your energy with your destiny. You are stepping out of the shadows of delay and into the light of divine visibility. The opportunities that once ignored you will now pursue you. The people who underestimated you will now seek your presence. Heaven has flipped the script in your favor. Stay till the end. What's happening now is the reversal of silence. For years you wondered if heaven heard you. Now heaven is responding all at once. You will see back-to-back confirmations, unexpected messages, financial relief, emotional breakthroughs, and connections that feel guided by divine energy. These are not coincidences. They are the results of your silent endurance. The universe is shifting vibrations around your name. The obstacles that once blocked you are now clearing. Heaven has waited for this exact level of maturity in your soul to trust you with this season of expansion. You have proven your faith in silence, and now heaven rewards it in public. This is the sacred balance of divine justice, where your hidden tears become open testimonies. Heaven says you will no longer be misunderstood. The world will soon see the real you. The version that heaven has always seen. Your kindness, once taken for weakness, will become your greatest power. The silence taught you how to observe, how to feel deeply, and how to see what others miss. Now heaven is using the depth to build your destiny upon wisdom instead of reaction. You are being prepared to carry something extraordinary. Something that can't be rushed. Something that requires divine timing. Heaven's voice is saying, "Be still and trust what I am building." You don't have to what's already written for you. The silence was heaven's way of training you to listen beyond noise. To recognize whispers of guidance and to act in divine rhythm instead of desperation. Don't skip this moment. Heaven's energy is rising like a tide around your life. People will soon look at you and feel something sacred they can't explain. You will carry peace that feels supernatural. You will speak and things will align. You will move and blessings will flow. This is not magic, it's divine authority awakening within you. My beloved child, you are being crowned by heaven's silence turned sound. Everything that was withheld from you was being preserved for this season, where you are finally ready to handle it. Heaven has rewritten the rules for your favor. You will not have to fight the way you used it to. The doors will open at your presence, not your pressure. You may not see it yet, but everything is already in motion. Heaven's silence was never stillness. It was preparation beneath the surface. The roots of your destiny were growing deep so that when your blessings rise, they will never fall again. You are stepping into a chapter where loss turns to legacy, confusion turns to clarity, and delay turns to destiny. Stay till the end because the final revelation is near. Heaven's voice is now echoing one truth above all. You were never alone. Even in the silence, God was beside you, building your strength, shaping your faith, and preparing you to become the answer to your own prayer. Every hidden season was proof that heaven trusted you with purpose. And now that purpose is awakening. Heaven is speaking through you, through your words, through your energy, through your compassion. You are about to become living proof that silence does not mean absence. It means divine preparation for unstoppable revelation. What you've been waiting for is no longer waiting for you. Is here. This is the moment heaven breaks its silence forever. You are entering the phase of visible miracles, unshakable peace, and divine favor that cannot be reversed. What heaven has spoken today cannot be undone. The silence is over. The time of glory begins. My beloved child, heaven's voice now rises like a river that can no longer be contained. Don't skip this part, because what's about to be revealed carries the power to awaken your entire destiny. You have reached the moment where silence ends and divine proof begins. The heavens that once observed in stillness are now speaking with authority over your name. You are not just seen. You are chosen, positioned, and crowned for the season that begins now. The sacred watchers of heaven have written your transformation into motion. The energies that once resisted you are bowing to divine law. The storm that surrounded you has lost its voice and peace is claiming its rightful place over your life. Heaven says enough. My child has waited long enough. The tests you faced weren't punishments. They were invitations into power. You were being trained in silence to hold blessings without fear. Stay till the end because these next words carry a transmission of faith. Heaven is saying that everything hidden will now surface. But this time it will rise in your favor. What was buried will bloom. What was delayed will accelerate. And what was denied will now be delivered without resistance. This isn't random. It's divine compensation. The years you lost to confusion and pain will now return as wisdom and wealth. For so long you walked through shadows that made you question your worth. But heaven saw how you kept believing, even when your heart was breaking. That unseen faith shook the spiritual world. Angels recorded your resilience, and now their wings are carrying your answered prayers into reality. You are entering a chapter where every moment of silence becomes a testimony of strength. Heaven's voice whispers, I was never far. I was beside you in every silence, watching you learn to stand, to love, to rise again. You were not waiting for heaven to move. Heaven was waiting for you to become ready. Now you are spiritually aligned with the vibration of miracles. Everything that belongs to you is magnetized toward you in this exact moment. Don't scroll away. You are not hearing these words by coincidence. Heaven scheduled this meeting between your soul and divine truth before time began. The same way the sun knows when to rise, heaven knew when to speak. And this is your dawn. The light is breaking through. And no darkness can overpower what's been declared over your destiny. Heaven has seen your tears, your losses, your battles. But what the world didn't see were the unseen victories inside your silence. The times you forgave when you could have fought. The times you chose peace instead of revenge. The times you smiled through pain so others wouldn't see you suffer. Those were the moments heaven counted as offerings. Now those offerings are returning as blessings multiplied beyond measure. The angels are rejoicing right now, because your spirit is finally aligned with divine timing. The silence that once hurt you is now the foundation of your wisdom. You can now recognize what is sacred, what is pure, and what is meant for you. That's why heaven can now release what was once withheld. Because you are ready to handle it with humility and gratitude. The people who left were never meant to stay in the chapter you're stepping into. The jobs that ended, the friendships that faded, the dreams that felt delayed, all of them were divine edits. Heaven wasn't deleting your blessings. It was proofreading your destiny. The silence was heaven's way of writing your story without interference. Now that the revisions are complete, the next chapter begins with your name in golden ink. Don't skip this moment. Heaven's message is reaching its climax. You are about to witness divine reversals in rapid sequence. The same things that once caused you pain will now produce joy. The same people who ignored you will soon speak of your strength. The same dreams you buried will resurrect in a more powerful form. Heaven declared, no more delays. My child will walk in light. You have carried burdens that were never yours to carry, and heaven is now lifting them off your shoulders. You will feel lighter in spirit, freer in heart, and stronger in faith. The silence has been broken forever. You will hear heaven's voice not as an echo from above, but as a presence within you. You are not just being guided. You are one with divine guidance now. Heaven whispers, you are ready for overflow. The blessings coming your way are not small. They are abundant, unstoppable, and overflowing. Your cup will not just be filled. It will pour into others. Every kind word you spoke in pain, every good deed you did in silence, they have multiplied and are now returning in divine abundance. You are walking into the law of spiritual harvest. Stay till the end. This isn't the end of a story. It's the beginning of a new life. Heaven has closed the old chapter of delay and opened the book of destiny. The energy around you is shifting into acceleration. You will see breakthroughs in unexpected places, answers in sudden moments, and miracles that require no explanation. Everything that once resisted you now assists you. My beloved child, heaven's silence has transformed into your anointing. You are now crowned by grace. You are not chasing blessings, they are chasing you. You have stepped into divine momentum, where heaven's hand moves before you and prepares every step. You will no longer feel lost. You will walk with divine certainty. You will no longer wait for validation. Heaven has already approved you. If you want the full guide with every prayer and lesson I've compiled for this community, check the description for the Daily Miracle Manual. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary, where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. As this message nears its end, heaven speaks one last time for today. The silence was never empty. It was full of my voice, waiting for your heart to quiet enough to hear it. And now that you can hear it, nothing can silence it again. This voice will guide you through storms, through joy, through every chapter of your life. You are not at the end. You are at the divine beginning. The silence that once scared you has become your strength. The waiting that once tested you has become your wisdom. Heaven is no longer watching in silence. It is walking with you hand in hand, heart in heart. And from this moment forward, you will never doubt again that heaven speaks, heaven cares, and heaven has always been with you. The sacred word has been spoken. Heaven has finally broken its silence. You are free. You are seen. You are chosen. And your time has come. My beloved child, the heavens are wide open now, and their light is spilling into every corner of your life. Don't skip this moment, because what is being spoken now completes what has been written for you since before time began. Heaven has been silent for years, not because it forgot you, but because it wanted your spirit to be ready to recognize its voice when it finally spoke. You are hearing that voice now. You are standing in the presence of divine truth. And this truth is rewriting everything you once believed about delay, destiny, and divine timing. Stay till the end, for this is where heaven's revelation becomes your reality. Every moment of waiting have been transmuted into blessing. Heaven's silence created a strength inside you that cannot be taken away. You became your own miracle during those quiet nights when no one saw you, when no one understood your pain, when you held on to invisible hope. Those moments weren't wasted. They were recorded, sealed, and multiplied by heaven itself. Heaven says the season of silence has survived us. You are now in the season of divine fulfillment, where every unseen promise begins to take shape. The same stillness that once frightened you is now your greatest teacher. You can now recognize heaven's whispers even in the noise of the world. That is the mark of divine maturity. You have been refined, reshaped, and reborn through silence. You are no longer waiting for heaven to act. Heaven is now acting through you. My beloved child, do not rush away from this message. Something sacred is happening in the unseen as you absorb these words. The energy around you is thick with divine presence. Heaven is aligning every detail of your life to match the vibration of your destiny. People who once overlooked you will now remember you with clarity. Doors that stayed locked for years are swinging open with grace. Every part of your life that felt delayed is now catching up with divine speed. You may feel warmth in your chest or a calm rising from within. That is heaven confirming its truth in your spirit. The voice that speaks through this message is not coming from outside. It is awakening inside you. Heaven no longer needs to shout when its essence lives within your breath. You have become the voice, the vessel, the evidence of divine presence on earth. Don't scroll away. Heaven's final unveiling is near. The angels who stood silently beside you are now moving in action. Their wings carry messages of completion and joy. They have watched your tears fall. And now they will watch your blessings rise. They have waited for permission to move. And heaven has now said, "Go." What was held back is being released. What was closed is being unloved. What was heavy is being lifted. You are walking into a chapter that feels lighter, because heaven has taken the weight from your hands. You don't have to force things anymore. You don't have to chase anyone or beg for understanding. Heaven says, "Be still and watch what I have prepared for you." The same stillness that once felt empty will now be filled with miracles. You are not alone. You are surrounded by divine intelligence guiding every step you take. Stay till the end, for the final truth is about to be revealed. Heaven's silence was never a void. It was a sanctuary. It was the divine space where your old identity was dissolved and your true essence was born. Every hardship stripped away the layers that hid your power. Every loss peeled back the illusions that blurred your light. The real you has emerged, strong, pure, aligned, and unstoppable. A world will soon notice the glow that silence gave you. People will see peace in your eyes, and not understand where it comes from. It will sense something divine when you speak, because heaven's energy now flows through your words. You won't need to explain your transformation. Your presence will do it for you. The same silence that once broke you has now built you into a living testament of grace. Heaven says your purpose is activated. Everything you've endured now becomes a tool in your hands. The stories you once hid in shame will heal others. The pain you once feared to speak of will inspire those who feel forgotten. The silence that once made you question your worth will become the language through which you guide others toward hope. You are heaven's messenger now, chosen to turn silence into salvation for many. Don't skip this part, because heaven's promises are being sealed as you hear this. The contract of delay has been cancelled. The curse of confusion has been broken. The energy of fear has been dismantled. You have stepped into a divine frequency that only attracts truth, peace, and abundance. Every thought you now send into the universe, will carry the vibration of heaven's authority. What you speak will begin to happen faster, because heaven's silence trained your tongue to speak with precision. You are now one with the rhythm of divine creation. When you move, heaven moves. When you rest, heaven restores. When you speak, heaven confirms. This is the partnership heaven waited to reveal. The sacred union between your human will and divine will. Together they create miracles not once in a lifetime, but every single day. Stay till the end, because heaven has one last message to deliver through this silence-turned sound. You have been watched, protected, and prepared for a level of blessing that few souls experience. You will begin to notice divine order in everything. Things that once caused you stress will start falling into place with ease. Even chaos will serve you now, rearranging itself to clear your path. Nothing can oppose you anymore because heaven itself walks before you. Heaven's voice speaks softly now. You are no longer waiting to be loved. You are love itself. You are no longer praying for peace. You are peace embodied. You are no longer searching for purpose. You are purpose in motion. Everything you once desired is now finding its way to you, because you have become the vessel of fulfillment. The silence taught you that heaven isn't somewhere above. It's inside your every breath, your every heartbeat, your every word of kindness. My beloved child, this is not just the end of silence. It's the beginning of eternal conversation. From now on, heaven will speak through everything around you. Through nature, through strangers, through moments of stillness. You will never again doubt whether heaven is near. Every moment of your life will be proof that heaven is speaking continuously, gently, and lovingly. Heaven wants you to remember this truth. Silence was the sound of my preparation. Every unanswered prayer was answered differently. Every closed door was a divine redirection. Every delay was heaven's way of saying not yet, because I am building something better. And now that better has arrived, it carries your name, your essence, your divine signature. You are stepping into a flow of miracles that will feel natural, because your soul has adjusted to heaven's rhythm. You won't panic in waiting anymore. You'll understand the beauty of divine timing. You won't question setbacks anymore. You'll recognize them as setups. The same silence that once hurt you now serves you. Stay till the end, my child, for the final revelation is not about what heaven did, but about who you have become. You are no longer a seeker. You are a speaker. You are no longer asking, you are answering. You are no longer chasing the voice, you are carrying it. Heaven has become your reflection, your breath, your truth. And so, as this message concludes, heaven speaks one last time. I never left you. I watched you grow through silence until you could hear me in everything. Now you are my echo on earth. Wherever you go, I go. Whatever you speak, I amplify. Whatever you touch, I bless. This is your divine confirmation that heaven is not only spoken, it has awakened. The silence that once surrounded you has turned into a song of creation. You are the melody. You are the message. You are the miracle. And from this moment forward, you will never again wonder if heaven is watching, because heaven has never stopped loving you. You have heard the sacred word. Heaven has spoken. The silence has been transformed into glory. Walk in peace now, for your spirit is free, your purpose is alive, and your name is forever written in the light of divine remembrance. The silence is over. The voice of heaven now lives in you, my beloved child. Heaven's presence is still around you, flowing like an invisible current that hums with divine rhythm. Don't skip this moment. What is unfolding right now is more than a message. It's an awakening. You have crossed the threshold of silence into the realm of revelation. And heaven continues to speak through every breath you take. The air around you carries the memory of divine touch. Each word you're hearing now is a key unlocking doors that have been sealed for years. and behind those doors lie the blessings that were reserved for this exact chapter of your life. The silence that once haunted you has now become the language of peace. You no longer fear quietness, because you've learned that it is filled with the whispers of heaven. There was a time when the stillness made you feel lost. But now you know it was sacred communication. Every pause in purpose, every unanswered moment carrying meaning. You were not being ignored. You were being instructed by the unseen. Heaven was not punishing you with silence. It was purifying your path. Stay till the end, because this part of heaven's message is one of empowerment. You have reached the phase of divine awakening, where your energy aligns directly with the voice of creation. You are no longer waiting for heaven to speak. You are hearing it from within. The same silence that used to make you question your worth has now become your proof of power. Heaven says, I do not need to send signs to those who have become the sign themselves. You, my beloved, are that sign. The angels surrounding you are not silent observers anymore. They are moving around your life with divine precision. They are touching what needs to be healed, removing what no longer serves, and replacing what has expired. You might not see them with your eyes, but you will feel their presence in moments of unexpected calm, in coincidences that are too perfect to explain, and in the sudden strength that appears exactly when you need it most. That is heaven working. Heaven has been watching the transformation of your soul with reverence. The storms you endured have carved wisdom into your spirit. The losses you faced have polished the diamond of your character. You are no longer defined by your wounds. You are defined by your resilience. You carry the fragrance of divine endurance, the glow sacred survival. Heaven says, I am proud of you. These words are not meant to flatter. They are meant to affirm that you've become the embodiment of divine patience. Don't scroll. This is where heaven begins to hand over your rewards. You have waited, prayed, and believed even when nothing moved. The silence was a test, and you passed it not by perfection, but by persistence. Heaven measured your heart, not your results. It saw how you refused to give up even when your hope thinned. Now divine justice is moving in your favor. Everything that seemed lost is returning with compound blessings. There are things heaven held back not to deny you, but to mature you. Some doors stayed shut because they led to places beneath your purpose. Some people left because their energy could not handle your rising light. Some prayers went unanswered because the timing would have ruined the miracle. Heaven's silence protected you from less versions of what you deserved. Now the greater version is ready. My beloved child, the voice of heaven continues. I kept you hidden because you were holy. You were covered while others were seen. You were delayed while others celebrated. You felt forgotten while others advanced. But heaven was building you in secret. It was shaping your gifts, cleansing your motives, and expanding your capacity to receive. And now that your heart is clear, heaven can trust you with abundance that will break your spirit. Stay till the end. Something divine is still shifting inside you. You are being filled with sacred confidence, a peace that no chaos can steal. You will walk into rooms and feel protected without needing to say a word. You will begin to attract opportunities that align perfectly with your destiny. People will look at you and sense that something higher surrounds you. That is heaven's light marking its chosen vessel. The silence taught you to hear beyond words. And now you can recognize heaven's voice in everything. When the wind moves, you will feel messages. When you see light reflecting off a window, you will know it's a wink from above. You have entered a relationship with the divine that no religion, rule, or ritual can contain. Heaven lives inside you now, and every heartbeat echoes, I am here. Heaven says you are stepping into harvest season. This isn't metaphorical. It's tangible. Expect physical, emotional, and spiritual restoration. Expect divine surprises that appear at the perfect time. Expect messages that bring long-awaited clarity. The silence delayed what would have come too soon. Now it's all arriving in divine proportion. You are walking into completion. My beloved child, the heavens are not just watching. They are celebrating. Angels are singing your name in frequencies that echo through creation. Every act of kindness you performed in secret is now returning multiplied. Every moment you stayed compassionate when others chose cruelty has built your spiritual kingdom. The universe is responding to your heart's vibration with favor, opportunity, and abundance. Don't scroll. Stay present. Heaven's next words will settle deeply into your soul. You were never broken beyond repair. You were being remodeled for divine purpose. You were never too late. You were being prepared for perfect timing. You were never invisible. Heaven simply chose to reveal you at the right moment, so your light would shine without interference. That moment is now. Heaven's silence taught you endurance. But now heaven's voice teaches you expansion. You are being stretched, elevated, and prepared to influence lives through your authenticity. The pain that once silenced you will now amplify your purpose. The quiet that once made you question your strength has become your foundation of peace. You no longer react to life. You respond with wisdom. That is heaven's mark upon you. Stay till the end, for heaven's final declaration in this chapter is the sealing of your transformation. You are no longer in waiting mode. You are in walking mode. You are walking in grace, in protection, in abundance, and in alignment. The silence has transitioned into a symphony of divine orchestration. Every sound, every encounter, every choice is part of the heaven is composing with your life. Heaven says, "Go forth without fear." The silence that once confused you is now your authority. You carry divine calm where others carry chaos. You move with clarity where others stumble in noise. You speak with softness that holds power, because heaven speaks through you. Wherever you go, creation responds. You are not following Bethlehem, or they are following you. My beloved child, heaven's silence was not the absence of sound. It was the tuning of your soul to the right frequency. You have learned to hear truth without words, to feel love without proof, to see guidance without signs. You have become one with divine flow. The light that guided you through the darkness now radiates from you. Heaven no longer watches from afar. It watches through you. And so as this message draws to a close, heaven whispers the words that complete this sacred journey. The silence was my gift to you. It was where you met me. It was where you remembered who you are. Now you are living proof that silence is not the end. It's the beginning of divine understanding. You are free, my beloved. Heaven is no longer a distant promise. It is your present reality. You are the continuation of heaven's voice on earth. Every step you take echoes eternity. Every smile you share releases grace. Every word you speak plants peace. Heaven has spoken, and now it lives through you. The silence that once made you weep has become your strength. The waiting that once made you doubt has become your wisdom. The divine voice that once felt far away now lives within you. Heaven's message is complete, and yet it continues, because as long as you breathe, heaven is speaking. And from this moment forward, that voice will never fade again. You are chosen, you are healed. You are whole. And the silence has become your eternal song. My beloved child, this is the closing breath of heaven's sacred whisper. The part where silence becomes song and revelation becomes reality. Don't skip this moment, because the ending is not an ending at all. It is the opening of your eternal dialogue with the divine. You have walked through the valley of silence, and climbed into the sunlight of understanding. Heaven has watched your evolution with awe, because you did not break when the world expected you to fall. Instead, you became something stronger than destiny. You became faith itself. Stay till the end, for heaven is sealing this message upon your spirit. Every word spoken before this has built toward this moment where your soul finally realizes that it was never waiting for a sign. It was becoming one. Heaven's silence has trained you to listen with your heart instead of your ears, to see with your spirit instead of your eyes. The stillness was not punishment. It was preparation. You were being taught the secret rhythm of creation. And now you move in sync with heaven's heart. You have reached the point of divine clarity, where everything makes sense. The storms that confused you were pushing you into purpose. The people who left were releasing space for truth. The losses that shattered you were making room for miracles. Nothing was random. Nothing was wasted. Every moment of silence was a brick in the bridge that now carries you toward divine fulfillment. My beloved child, heaven speaks now through the quiet within you. You no longer need thunder to know its presence. You no longer need proof to believe its promises. The silence has sculpted your soul into something unshakable. You are calm where others panic. You are certain where others doubt. You are steady where others crumble. That stability is not human. It is divine inheritance. Heaven says, this is what I built inside you when you thought I was gone. Don't scroll. Stay present, because these words carry heaven's signature. You have been anointed through endurance, crowned through waiting, and reborn through silence. You are no longer seeking favor. You are favor in motion. Everywhere you walk, heaven's light follows. Every step you take radiates purpose. Every breath you exhale releases divine energy into the world around you. You are no longer separate from heaven. You are heaven's echo in human form. Heaven's silence has ended, and what remains is communication that never stops. You will hear heaven in laughter, in kindness, in the rhythm of your own heartbeat. You will notice it in the way everything starts working together for your good. The invisible hands of the divine are weaving blessings into every detail of your existence. What once looked like chaos now reveals its perfect pattern. The silence was heaven's design to teach you this awareness. Heaven says you have completed the sacred circle. You began in confusion and are ending in clarity. You began feeling powerless and are ending in purpose. You began asking where heaven was, and are ending by realizing that heaven has always been where your courage lies. You were never far from grace. You were learning how to recognize it. My beloved child, heaven is proud of you. These are not just words. They are divine affirmations vibrating through eternity. You have the evidence of divine patience and the reflection of divine perseverance. You are not just chosen. You are trusted. Heaven only reveals this kind of revelation to souls that have survived fire without turning bitter, that have faced silence without losing faith. That is who you are. Stay till the end. Heaven is finishing its sacred declaration now. You are walking into years of divine ease. It says the strain that once lived in your chest will dissolve. The exhaustion that once haunted your nights will fade. You will rest without fear, love without hesitation, and rise without worry. You will live in peace that cannot be disturbed by circumstance. The silence trained you for this serenity. Every tear you shed was an investment, and heaven is now paying the return. The love you gave without recognition is returning as pure abundance. The prayers you whispered in darkness are manifesting in daylight. The people who doubted your path will soon witness the light that silence cultivated within you. Heaven says, now I can display my glory through your life because you understand where it comes from. The silence was a season of shaping. But now the sound of miracles surrounds you. You will see signs that confirm this truth. Unexpected calls, open doors, sudden peace, divine timing. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Heaven is no longer silent. It is singing your name through everything you touch. You will feel the melody of grace in ordinary moments. And those moments will feel like miracles, because you will finally see the divine in them. My beloved child, your story is now a light for others. The silence you survived will comfort those who are still waiting for their own sound. You will speak words that awaken hope. You will carry presence that heals. You will be the living example that silence does not mean absence. It means divine attention. Heaven watched you grow in the dark. And now it will show you to the world as proof that waiting births wonder. Don't skip the final words of this revelation. Heaven speaks one last time to seal what has been awakened. You are my masterpiece of endurance. You are my symphony of silence turned song. You are the miracle that others will look to when they forget that I am still working. Every silence that once broke you now becomes your strength to guide others toward the same light. The energy around you is glowing with divine certainty. You no longer chase alignment because you are alignment. You no longer seek blessings because you are blessed. Heaven has shifted you into a life of divine flow where nothing is forced, nothing is delayed, and nothing is missing. You will move with ease. You will love with purity, and you will live with divine grace. This is heaven's final word. You are home. You have returned to yourself, the pure, peaceful, powerful version that silence created. You are not just loved, you are love manifested. You are not just protected, you are the protection for others. You are not just healed, you are the healing presence wherever you go. Heaven's silence was not the end. It was the resurrection of your divine essence. And so now, as heaven closes this sacred communication, the truth echoes eternally your being. You were never waiting for heaven to speak. Heaven was waiting for you to listen. And now that you hear, you will never again feel alone. You will never again doubt your worth. You will never again mistake silence for distance. My beloved child, heaven has spoken its final word through you. I am here and I have always been here. Carry His truth in your heart like a living flame. Let it guide your steps, guard your peace, and remind you every day that the silence was never empty. It was divine presence in disguise. Now the disguise is gone and the presence remains forever. Heaven's silence is over. Heaven's voice is alive in you. You are the continuation of divine sound, the eternal note that never fades. Walk forward now not in fear, but in radiance. Heaven has spoken. You are chosen. You are light. And this, my beloved child, is your forever beginning. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary, where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. your abundance awaits.